Welcome to Discussing Nothing, the show where we take the random things we talk about in the office, and rather than wasting our clients' time, we waste our own. Welcome, Ross and Aylin, to the party.
Thanks.
Hi.
We thought that for this question, not that I know what it is yet, you guys would both be the most suitable.
Okay. I'm glad you thought of me for this.
Tristan, what is the question that none of us know?
What is the worst idea for a first date?
Worst idea. Have any? What are our worst dates? Have you got a worst date that you've been on? Like, let's not include the person's name. Just refer to them as maybe a name that rhymes with their name.
Can't say I've ever been a serial dater. My first date with my girlfriend, we went to see Deadpool. I thought, which many people mock me for.
Do you know what? Controversial statement. I think I would put the cinema as one of the worst date things
You don't
to do.
talk.
Yeah.
You need to hold your mic closer.
But for the first date though, are you're not really
I don't know though. Like,
talking a lot. I mean,
well, you would. But you should be. I think that's more the point. Is that
Go to a mime class together. If that's what you want, just don't speak.
but in the cinema you just
gesture.
you sit and then you watch the film. So you're like, hey, this sort of like little bit awkward stand in. What snacks are you getting? It's always overpriced.
yeah.
Then you go into the cinema. You sit for 2-ish hours in complete silence. I mean, it's the first date.
I mean, that's ideal for me. But
well. So
I don't have to talk.
I think let's say this would be the average worst
Yeah,
dates.
okay.
I think you're right. I think for some people,
Yeah.
dates would be suitable. I just think the cinema's a rubbish date.
I think it's boring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, I love
Also,
the
I like
cinema.
the cinema by myself, so I don't want it to be ruined by
Alan, there might be a
someone
running trend here of just by yourself here. So we'll
Do you
find
like
out.
dates?
That's the problem.
else. Yeah.
Well, that's it. Thanks, guys.
Okay, so sorry about your first date, but you enjoyed it.
Well, she did too. We're still together.
Okay, yeah, you both enjoyed it.
Well,
You think she enjoyed it?
I don't think she did.
Oh, really?
Well, no, because Deadpool's pretty gory and she doesn't like go. I more just went to the cinema and went, hey, do you want to come with?
Yeah. So it was a sly.
So it wasn't like an official.
Well, you can come with, but
Yeah.
you know, no, I wouldn't rate that as a good date.
No, true.
because you don't speak. But then again, if you don't want to speak,
That's right. Aylin, have you had a bad date experience?
I've never been on a date, so
Well,
I've never had a bad date experience.
if you're single and looking to mingle,
this is the best way to advertise it.
this is it. Our full 4 followers, 2 of which are my mum and dad, who probably
Right.
aren't interested,
No.
And me,
and Ross. So maybe the one other person who we don't know listens to this might
who
be
needs
interested.
Tinder
So
when you've got a podcast?
if you want to reach out, we'll give you Aylin's number.
Please don't reach out.
I thought another bad activity would be a family wedding. First date.
awful.
Yeah. If you don't know it.
Weird.
Then they're in all the
Very
photos,
weird.
Yes.
and you can't unless you're really good at Photoshop.
Which we
They're
are,
there
by the way.
forever. We are.
Yeah,
great.
we are. If that's happened to you,
Unless
we're
you're
sorry.
us.
Yeah.
Unless you're us, you're screwed.
Yeah, all the family photos, like meeting all like the aunt and uncles, and it's like, hey, this is, and then it's like, and they're like,
Some
oh,
random person.
How long have you been dating? It's like, well, we're not really even dating yet.
Yeah.
This
We
is-
met yesterday.
That's right. It's like
Some random person in a photo with your gran.
I swiped
Yeah.
right yesterday, and here we are. Needed a date, sorted.
But what if? Also another problem: old relatives. They might love her and like,
Oh,
oh,
yeah.
where's she gone?
Yeah, that is
Oh,
bad.
what did you do with Jill? Where's Jill? Is she coming back?
It's like Jill's
Jill's
never coming
gone.
back. Yeah.
Jill's gone, Gran.
Don't talk about
But Gran's memory's not so good. So every time you bring a new girl, she's still asking, where's Jill?
And the classic problem would be
It sounds like you're talking from experience.
Not my experience, my cousin's. Sorry, cousin.
the other bad thing is that your gran would then add them on Facebook. And you know, like that awkwardness where you've then broken
Your gran
up.
has Facebook.
Well, old people have
My grandma
Facebook.
loves Facebook.
Yeah.
She uses it more than me.
They're then pals with them, but you're not going out. But then, like 3 or 4 years later, and you might be married with a kid. Your gran is still commenting on like your ex-girlfriend.
Love this photo, Jill.
Yeah, exactly. Do you know what I mean? And you're like,
Looking great here,
like,
Jill.
can you stop? Or it's like, oh, shame it never worked out. And you're like, gran, stop it.
We miss you, Jill.
Yeah, that would be bad. Any other ideas?
Anything where you're exercising. Like a lot. Like not light exercise, but if it's like intense
sport.
exercise.
Yeah.
For me anyway.
Just like messy,
horrible.
sweaty.
Yeah. Especially if you're not good at whatever it is.
That is a factor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm usually,
Like maybe if you're really, like if you're an elite athlete and you,
Take them to the
ask out a
Yeah.
fellow elite athlete.
yeah.
and you're both into that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But maybe that's just your job.
Yeah.
That's like asking,
Yeah.
just someone to come hang out at your
Do you want
job.
to come? Yeah. Like that would also be a weird date, just taking someone to your work. Just being like, hey, do you want to?
Do you want to come watch some editing?
It'd be brilliant. It'd be pretty boring here. Headphones on.
Got a big podcast
Yeah.
edit, 4 hours. Do you want to?
Well, true. It depends on the day at work, but like just getting them on this podcast, just be like, well, welcome.
Good first. There's a good first.
That-
well, bad
that-
first.
A bad, good first
Filming
date.
a podcast with them.
I thought a car garage.
But just
You know, like that experience when you've got like a flat tire and you go to the car garage and you just sit in that weird room and they're like, mate, it's only going to be 20 minutes. And then like 40 minutes later, you're like, is it done yet? They're like, oh, I problem. Oh, yeah, no, it's going to be, probably about 15 minutes, mate. But it's normally for like 4 hours. But you sit in like this dingy room that's cold.
Yeah.
cracking selection of magazines, though.
That is true. And if you're into crappy coffee machines that
You can-
might not work,
Well, it's just like going for a coffee, isn't it? Just get a coffee, read Autocar, or
watch that
take a break.
that video that runs like continually on the screen that's like why you should invest in tires 10 times the price.
If anything, it's like a multi-activity center where you can
You can read, you can watch TV.
coffee, cinema, have a wee read, get some chat off the awkward guy at the desk. He's like your bartender. I think
that is true.
If anything, I think that sounds like a
That would
brilliant
be
day.
great. Well, you can run that one past Lucy. Anything else? Any other
Forward to
ideas?
it. You said going to the beach, or that, which I think sounds awful for a first date, because the thing with the beach is you walk all the way one way, and if it's not going good, you've got to do the whole walk back.
That's true. Yeah.
That's really awkward.
I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah.
It's not like it's a wee loop. It's just
Yeah.
straight line
There's
walking.
no looping
and
on
then
the beach.
judging on how far you walk, that's how well the date's going, because you could walk for ages.
And you got to know
Yeah.
at the halfway point,
Yeah.
like you got to judge it as well. Like, are they getting bored of me or am I getting bored of them?
Others get bored of me.
No one would get bored of your chat, Ross.
Thanks, guys.
Although there's lots of activities to do at the beach. Go get a wee coffee.
Depending which beach.
Yeah, to be fair, yeah. But there's probably an ice cream van.
Sandcastle.
Sandcastle building, frisbee, rock pool discovery.
Or if you're really not enjoying it, you can like dig them in the sand. Like, oh, we'll do that thing with the head and then run away. See you later.
That's probably like a manslaughter case. Like if the sea rises,
Only if it's like a quiet beach.
no one finds them. They're just
Only if-
screaming help.
If it's like a full busy day, like summer,
Someone will save them.
help. That's all they'd have to
You would
do.
hope so.
You can get out of those though.
Can you?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I've never been buried fully.
Depends how hard you compact the sand, really.
Yeah, I've heard quicksand is not fun. That would be a
I've been
rubbish
buried
first
many
date.
times.
Both
A
being
quicksand beach.
stuck in, both being stuck in quicksand, sand, having to get rescued. Like Cramond Beach, loads of people get rescued off there.
Really?
Yeah, because like the tide
The
comes
tide
in.
comes
Yeah,
in.
not because of quicksand.
Oh.
Not because of quicksand, just to
I was
clarify.
like, I've been to Cramond Beach. I was like,
Yeah, I didn't see any quicksand. My brother got rescued off
the
Cramond.
island.
He actually didn't need rescued. His story is that he went over with his pals. The tide came up. They were not really bothered. They were like, "Oh, we missed it. Well, we'll just wait. It's only a couple of hours." But there was another couple there that were they were actually on a first date, and the girl was freaking out, like absolutely freaking out, like we're stuck here forever. And it's like
Forever.
and they rang the Coast Guard. The Coast Guard came out and picked them up. And then while they were there,
They
the
must get calls all the time.
they must do. The Coast Guard was like, "Do you want a lift?" to like my brother and his mates, and they're like, "Well, we were hoping to watch the rugby later." And I'm like, I mean, we can just give you a lift. Like we're here now, might as well. So He did get rescued, but that was a bad first date, getting stranded on a desert island. Desert, slight exaggeration.
I think anything with like outdoor, like camping, like
Oh, that's an overnight stay. It's got to be short and sweet, you know? Just
I think so.
like a taster.
And an easy out.
An easy
Yeah.
out, yeah.
Yeah.
Plenty emergency exits.
Yeah. Like, could get to my car within 10 minutes if need be, so that I'm just away and away.
Send them a wee like Google event, like 1 hour, this location.
Just do it on Zoom. Then it'd be
Zoom.
really easy.
Perfect first date.
Oh, connection.
Well, I've got great Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
They would never believe
They
that.
don't need to know that.
No, that's
Yeah.
that's my conversation
just-
starter.
That's how you got the
You
first
seen
date in
the
first
speed of my
place.
Wi-Fi?
It's like not got anything else to boast about. The final place that I thought would be horrific would be taking your dog to get put down.
oh my gosh. Wow.
But
yeah,
that'd
that
be
would
good.
be
That'd be
pretty
good
bad.
emotional support.
Be very memorable.
Because you could put it all on this person, like just,
Oh, that's true.
and then never see them again, and leave them with that trauma. But you've got it all out there.
You got your trauma off onto them.
yeah, on some poor, unsuspecting soul. They're gone, like a tissue, just disposable.
Just, like, see you
and
later.
there you go.
Thanks for the memories. Yeah, I just wonder if it's like you're there with your dog and you're sad and the dog, you're like, these are my last moments with my companion of 12 years. And then meanwhile, the person you're with is like,
What do you
so,
do?
got any hobbies?
What do you do for a living?
And you're like trying to have this moment.
Got any pets?
But that,
And you're weeping.
Not anymore.
used to.
Fluffy.
Well, there you go. So if you end up on any of these dates,
Not with us.
not with us, then run, I think, is kind of the thing. And if you're looking for a date, Aylin will just
She won't
get in
want
touch. yeah, that's right. If you're looking for someone who doesn't want to talk on a first date, Aylin, that would be your bio.
Yep.
Wonderful. Well, I hope you enjoyed discussing nothing, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. Justin, say bye.
Right.